Hi guys, this is Troy Mail and I've done a video today of Touch, the guitar part, the rhythm guitar part, the Stuart Fraser rhythm guitar part for Touch by Noiseworks. May he rest in peace. Incidentally, before I introduced the video, I did an interview with Stuart Fraser about 3 years ago, which was really fun. Some of you might have seen that. If you haven't seen it, take a look. It's on my channel. It had a real spike in views since he passed away. So I'm really glad that a lot of people enjoyed that. Alright, and incidentally he demonstrates the guitar solo for this song. So this is the rhythm guitar part with the chords for Touch. Stay tuned, watch the whole thing till the very end, because I realised when I made it just a moment ago that I left out one pretty integral guitar part for the verses. So I just did it at the end of the video rather than early on when it should have been. Alright guys, comment on my videos and check out my Instagram and subscribe and stay tuned and keep supporting my channel. Bye. Okay, so Touch, the three main chords of this are really pretty simple, just G, C, and E minor. Alright, now this is incidentally the Stuart Fraser electric guitar part. So it just it starts off with that keyboard synth entry, but when the band comes in is when the guitar comes in. It's just like this, it's just... Alright, so we just have a G major bar chord on the 3rd fret, just one hit with some pretty heavy distortion. C to E minor, and then he does this little lick here. Alright, now Stuart Fraser had excellent right hand rhythm technique, and that little lick is demonstrative of that. So it's like that, and then he does this. So those three notes of the E minor chord, 9th and 8th frets, he just plays those three and then does a hammer on and pull off on the B string from the 10th to the 8th. Alright? Now if I'm going to slow that down, it's just like this. It's a muted chord where we mute those three strings and we go... So what I do here is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, muted, and then I hit it. Okay, so we have 4 muted strokes, and then another 2 muted after it. And then we have that last little lick. Okay, so I'll slow that right down. Oops. And again. So that pinkies pulls off from the 10th to the 8th. I strum all 3 strings, and then I go down, up, down. Down, up, down, alright? Okay, now in the context of the whole thing, I'll play it. G, C, E minor, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so you just hold the E minor for a bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back into it again, okay? Alright, then the singing comes in and the guitar backs off. And this is another thing he does in this song that Stuart Fraser was brilliant at, is hitting harmonics. This one starts on the D string on the 12th fret and then goes down the D string. Alright, now it's going to sound a lot better with a really heavily overdriven, distorted guitar, but still, you'll just want to start, do 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 12th fret, and then you want to just slide it down all the frets, kind of right from the 12th, right down to the 2nd, like this. I'll do it slowly. Alright. Okay, and then it goes into the chorus. right, and then, sorry, that was the pre-chorus. Then we go into the chorus. Reach out and reach out and reach out and touch somebody. All right, that's all it does. Okay, so the verse, pre-chorus, and chorus are just those three chords held for exactly the same length of time. Reach out and reach out and reach out and touch somebody. Okay, so that really is just the verse and chorus, verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. All right. Then we have the section for the guitar solo. Incidentally, I've done a video for this guitar solo once before. Take a look, I'll put a link at the end. But the guitar solo, which goes, in case you've forgotten, has 4 different chords behind it. All right, the first of those chords while the guitar is doing this is this: D to an A minor, to a C, all bar chords, like I said, pretty distorted, to a G. And again, D, A minor, and then it sits on the C. We'll find it, ends on the G, alright? Alright, then we just have chorus out basically, which again is just those same 3 chords. Pretty simple song. G, C, E minor. Again, you can hear the harmonics that are displayed before all throughout. And he also just does a lot of funky kind of strumming like that to kind of hit the chords. Alright, one more thing he also does is, this is one more thing really important that I didn't mention. During the verses, he does this. Alright, so we're just hitting muted single note strings on the G, C, E. Alright, basically held for the same length of the chords, but you just hit the muted strokes on the G, C, and E. Alright? That leaves one more lick at the end, which is just like this, alright? It's right up here on the 13th and 15th frets. Alright, so it's just like that. We want to hammer on the B on the 13th fret to the B string on the 15th fret, and our pinky sits on the 15th fret on the top string. Alright, and that's right at the outro there where John Stevens is singing, "We will find it." We will find it. And then ends on that G chord. Alright, there it is, touch.